Okay, hey, welcome to Homebrew Wednesday. Today is Saturday the 21st of March, and we are going to do, let's see, what are we brewing today? We're brewing Punching Judy version 2. So last time I brewed Punching Judy, I used a little bit too much black malt. I did get a recommendation to try to substitute Cara Crystal 120, but instead I'm going to try to cut back on this time with some black malt. I'll cut it in half and see if I can get the color right where I want it. We'll see how it goes. So what we have right now is, again, our 10 pounds of British two-row pre-milled. We have a mix for specialty malts. For our hop additions, we've got Kent Goldings, we got some Simcoe, and then we have British and London yeast. So what I want to do real quick is introduce my assistant brewer today, Mr. Patrick, my cousin from Germany by way of Colorado. And my cameraman here, Logan, he's a little bit under the weather, so he's not going to be holding the camera today because it's he's got a little bit of a cough going on. So anyway, I'm hoping that Patrick really gets into this hobby, and he lives in such a great area in Colorado. Yet he told me he has not been to one single brewery yet. So hopefully he can fix that when I come up to visit soon. Okay, here we go with the mash. I'm going to put in the two-row first, and Patrick's going to follow up with the specialty grains. The last time I got a lot of dough balls in there, so I'm going to go a lot slower this time around. I don't know if you can smell this, Patrick, but it is really nice.
And caramel.
Isn't that good?
Yeah. When you're a kid, you like being in the kitchen when Mama bakes. Now you're brewing.
Yeah, the cookies didn't smell as good.
Yeah.
They sure didn't taste as good.
Fermented cookies.
Okay, here's Patrick doing his first mash in.
Germans brewing beer.
Hey man, watch those dough balls. I'm just kidding. So what does it smell like, Patrick?
Smells like baking bread, fresh bread dough. Really nice. This has a much more distinct smell than the
yeah,
barley.
it's very strong. Yeah.
It's much more like.
A little more pungent.
Yeah. Like,
is that the word you're looking for?
I'm looking for like dark flavors, like dark chocolate. I'm thinking of tobacco even a little bit. Like,
hey, I only want to hear you say one word, the Reinheitsgebot, but you say it better than I do.
Wir brauen nach dem deutschen Reinheitsgebot.
Yes, that's it. There will be no Reinheitsgebot here today.
I actually said that we will brew it with the German Reinheitsgebot. Okay. The Germans will forgive me.
Well, I promised Patrick that we would do a Munich Helles, but since we got all, as you can, I don't know if you can hear the renovation going on down in the basement, so we're not going to have access to the refrigerator. So instead, I picked up some Augustiner, what's it called? Edelstoff?
Edelstoff.
Munich Helles. So we had a bottle of that last night, so that was our consolation prize.
Lager.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take a break here, and then we'll come back when we're getting ready to do the sparge. Okay, so we're going to go do the Vorlauf here. Did our hour-long mash. And the color already, oh yeah, looks much better than my last batch. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it up here where you can see the color. See how it's a nice light brown? That's going to be the exact color I was shooting for. Last time when it was coming out, it looked really, really dark. This looks great. So again, we just want to run through this Vorlauf a couple of times to get all these grains out of here once we set the grain bed. use aluminum foil in here to keep it from... You want to try to diffuse it when you're pouring it in, because if you pour it in... Okay, here we are. We got the... there we go. We got the sparge, fly sparge setup going. We don't have the water going yet because I haven't done the first runnings, but got the drip going in here in the boil kettle. Color is looking great. It's exactly what I was wanting to. So, am I on? All right, so we just finished up the Punchin' Judy's Extra Special Bitter, and good news to report, I hit the same exact original gravity of 1066, which is exactly what I was shooting for. Surprised me. I thought I was a little high when I read it. Kind of surprised me, but I went back and looked at the beer sniff, and it's the exact same thing that I had last time. And the color is exactly lighter the way I wanted it, so it should be a good beer. You know, this is what's going to go into the Longshot. You know, four bottles of it, and the rest of it will be in my keg. So we'll see how it turns out.
This is Homebrew with Mike Dean and two acquainted guests that didn't want to be part of the video. This is the yeast, the final touch to the magic beer. We were right exactly where Mike wanted it to be, and I hope that by doing this, I'm doing it good. So, knock on wood. The yeast in the beer. Get it all in. Should have shook it a little bit better, eh?
No, like a tap it once or twice. That's good. I think that's good.
Oh, there's a bunch of it. It will come. It'll slowly, it's liquid enough, I think.
That's going to be some happy yeast.
Yum,
You can hear the yeast, they're like,
yeah. Sugar bath!
I think that's good.
Right on. Yeah. You want to close it up?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. There it is.